Hey guys, please watch my video till end because the quality content which I will provide you in or less than 3 minutes will be priceless and very useful to you. It might change your life, so I don't think you will skip my video. So let's start the powerful video. Some long-term illnesses are more likely to happen if you have a lot of fat around your middle. Some things you can do to lose belly fat are to drink less booze, eat more protein, and lift weights. Before starting the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for new interesting videos. Having too much belly fat can be bad for your health and may be a cause of a number of long-term sicknesses. Before starting the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for new interesting videos. One example is visceral fat, a type of belly fat that makes you more likely to get a lot of different diseases, like heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Lots of health groups use the body mass index, BMI, to group people by their weight and guess how likely they are to get metabolic disease. The body mass index, BMI, on the other hand, only looks at height and weight. It doesn't look at visceral fat or body makeup. There are a few different things you can do to lower the amount of fat stored in your stomach, even though it can be hard to lose fat from this area. Here is a list of 18 effective ways shown in my video to lose belly fat, all of which have been backed up by scientific research. A lot of soluble fiber should be eaten. Solvent-soluble fiber can soak up water and turn it into a gel, which helps food move more slowly through the digestive system. Studies have shown that this fiber may help you lose weight by making you feel better, which naturally makes you eat less. Fiber that dissolves in water may also help reduce fat around the stomach. After 5 years, the amount of belly fat gained reduced by 3.7% for every 10 grams increase in the amount of soluble fiber eaten, according to an older observational study with more than 1,100 adults. Here are some of the best places to get soluble fiber. Ripe foods. Vegetable, bean, oat, and barley. 2. Stay away from foods that are high in trans fats. And soy oil and other neutral fats are pumped full of hydrogen to make trans fats like trans fatty acids. There was a time when they were in some margarines and spreads, and they were also often found in boxed meals. However, most food companies have stopped using them. These lipids have been linked to inflammation, heart disease, insulin resistance, and fat buildup around the middle through both observational and experimental studies. Researchers looked at monkeys for 6 years and found that those that ate a lot of trans fat gained 33% more belly fat than those that ate a lot of monounsaturated fat. 3. Eat and drink alcohol in moderation. Being too heavy on the booze can be bad for your health, but being moderate with your drinking can be good for you. Multiple studies have shown that drinking too much booze may make belly fat more likely to form. The chance of gaining extra fat around the waist is much higher for people who drink a lot of alcohol, according to observational studies. Getting rid of booze might help you lose weight around your waist. Cutting down on the amount of booze you drink each day can be helpful, but you don't have to stop drinking completely. More than 2,000 people took part in one study about drinking booze. The results showed that people who regularly drank alcohol but only had one drink on average each day had less belly fat than people who didn't drink as often but drank more when they did. Eat a lot of protein-rich foods. In order to keep your weight in check, protein is a very important food. The hormone peptide YY makes more of your body when you eat a lot of protein. This hormone makes you feel less hungry and more full. Protein not only makes your metabolism go faster, but it also helps you keep your muscle strength while you're trying to lose weight. According to a number of survey studies, people who eat more protein are more likely to have less belly fat than people who eat less protein. Make sure that every meal has a good source of protein, like one of these. Beans, meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, and whey are all good sources of protein. 5. Lessen the amount of stress you're feeling. Stress can make it so that more fat is stored around the middle because it makes the adrenal glands make cortisol, which is also known as the stress hormone. According to research, high amounts of cortisol make people hungrier and cause fat to build up around the middle. There is also evidence that women who already have a big waist tend to release more cortisol when they are stressed. And rise in cortisol makes it easier for fat to build up around the middle. Do things that help you relax to help get rid of belly fat. There are times when doing yoga or meditating can be helpful. 6. Cut down on the number of sugary foods you eat. Fructose, which can be found in sugar, has been linked to a number of long-term illnesses when eaten in large amounts. Cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease are all in this group. It is important to know that processed sugar is not the only thing that can make belly fat build up. Being smart about how much sweets you eat is important, even natural ones like honey. 7. Do aerobic exercise, which is also known as physical exercise. Aerobic exercise, which is sometimes called cardio, is the best way to improve your health and burn calories. Studies have shown that this type of exercise may also help lower overall body fat. Alternatively, the results are mixed when it comes to the question of whether mild or intense exercise is better. In any case, how often you work out and how long you work out can also be very important. According to the results of one study, older women who did aerobic exercise for 300 minutes a week lost more fat overall than women who did exercise for only 150 minutes a week. Reduce the amount of carbohydrates you eat, especially processed carbohydrates. Cutting back on carbs might be a great way to lose fat, especially belly fat. In fact, people who are overweight, at risk for type 2 diabetes, or have polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, may lose belly fat if they stick to a low-carb diet. There is no rule that says you have to follow a low-carb diet. Several studies have found that moving from refined carbohydrates to unprocessed starchy carbohydrates may improve metabolic health and cause belly fat to disappear. 9. Do resistance training, which means pulling weights. Resistance training, which is also known as weightlifting or strength training, is important for keeping muscle bulk and building new muscle. Resistance training may also help people with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease lose belly fat, according to research that was done on those people. In studies of overweight teens, a combination of strength training and aerobic exercise was found to be the most effective way to reduce visceral fat. 10. Drink fewer drinks with added sugar. Added carbs like fructose are found in large amounts in drinks that are sweetened with sugar, which can make people gain weight. A study of people with type 2 diabetes found that drinking at least one serving of sugary drinks a week was linked to having more belly fat. This was compared to people who ate less than one helping a week. If you want to lose belly fat, you should try to limit your intake of these sugary drinks. Some examples are sweet tea, soda punch, and drinks that mix with booze and have sugar in them. 11. Make sure you get enough sleep to heal. One of the many parts of your health that sleep is important for is your weight. Several studies suggest that not getting enough sleep may be linked to a higher chance of obesity and weight gain around the middle for some groups. Researchers looked at over 68,000 women over the course of 16 years and found that those who slept less than 5 hours a night were much more likely to gain weight than those who slept 7 hours or more a night. Sleep apnea, a condition in which people stop breathing randomly during the night, is linked to having too much abdominal fat. You should make sure you get at least 7 hours of sleep every night, and you should also make sure you get good sleep. If you think you might have sleep apnea or another sleep problem, you should talk to a doctor about your treatment choices. 12. Write down what you eat and how much you work out. There are many ways to lose weight and belly fat, but the most important thing is to eat fewer calories than your body needs to stay the same weight. You can better keep track of the calories you eat by using an online meal tracker or an app, and also by writing down what you eat every day. People who want to lose weight have found this method to be efficient. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.